Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, well, seems a little bit rude if I don't bring you the news now, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Why, yes. Yes, it does. We've got a few little news stories we do need to figure out and have a little bit of a chat about here. So let's go and have a roll, shall we? Including something that you might be a little bit, just a little bit, surprised about. So starting off then, we have got news of the Gala Sidekicks Premium Collection. Now, this is the kind of thing which is actually being listed on the official Pokemon Center USA store. So we didn't get any kind of in-advance listing. We didn't get any kind of heads up about this because it just kind of launched. Which, of course, is the kind of thing that can happen when it's being sold on the Pokemon Center official website. I've not seen this for sale anywhere else. I've not heard of it for sale anywhere else. That doesn't mean it's not for sale anywhere else, or it won't be in the future. At the moment, it seems to be a Pokemon Center exclusive, though we cannot actually be sure at the moment. But, seems to be. So what do we know? Well, here's what it says. Power up these first partner Pokemon. Because, of course, the correct phrase is first partner, not starter. The three foundational Pokemon types, Grass, Fire, and Water, are powerful and straightforward, each with its own unique attacks and defenses. Power up all three first partner Pokemon with these Pokemon V and a set of amazing extras, and expand your collection with surprises from Pokemon TCG booster packs. It's time to grow your early companions from the Galar region into the full-on powerhouses you know they can be. Yeah, that's right, Pokemon used full-on powerhouses in an official description, and I, for one, am delighted. Here's what you get. One foil card featuring Rillaboom V. One foil card featuring Cinderace V. One foil card featuring Inteleon V. One sidekick Dangler featuring Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. One oversized coin featuring Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. 11 Pokemon TCG booster packs. Each Sword and Shield series and Sun and Moon series pack contains 10 cards and 1 basic energy. Each X and Y series pack contains 10 cards. And a code card. The code, for what it's worth, will unlock the free promos, because that's kind of what always happens. So, and it retails for $59.99. It is just on the Pokemon Center website. It's there now. It's showing as in stock. You can add it to your cart. So, go nuts with that. So what we basically see here is 11 packs for $60, but you get yourself 3 promos, a Dangler, and an oversized coin. Dangler, I mean, look, you can put it on your bag or something. Some people love these, some people don't. I've not been a huge fan of the Danglers myself, but I can understand why some people would like them. As for the coin, do be clear, it is an oversized coin, the kind they never used to make. And recently we've seen these popping up in a bunch of products, which is really kind of cool. Now, as for the booster packs, you just get a big old mixture. I do like that it is Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, and X and Y. I understand some people don't like these. A lot of people want to buy products where they're getting in rotation packs. So they only get packs and team up on, so they can immediately go into their decks. I used to be like that. I used to be very much a fan of, look, if I'm buying these products, I want to be able to pull cards I can put in my deck. As I get a little bit older and a little bit more into having cool binders and collections and, being willing to buy singles and all of that, I kind of like these. And the thing to bear in mind, that if you're buying these as presents for kids, and most of these do end up being presents for kids, it is nice to be able to get a real variety of booster packs here, and not just all looking the same. For anyone that's wondering, the example image we have, yes, it does have a pack of evolutions in, because at the moment, everyone is massively into evolutions. And just as a quick side note from me, no, it's not a base set reprint. It reuses a lot of art. It is clearly on homage to the base set. It is clearly paying tribute to it. It is clearly trying to elicit the nostalgia. No argument there. It is not a reprint of base set. And if it was a reprint of base set, where's my Blastoise? Yeah. Didn't get a Blastoise reprint in Evolutions, did we? Not that I'm still upset about this, but I'm definitely still upset about this. I would have loved a slightly updated reprint of Blastoise. Hey ho, can't win them all. Now, as for the promos here, you've got Rillaboom V, Cinderace V, and Inteleon V. Obviously, the best of them so far has proven to be Inteleon V, because Inteleon V Max has proven to be a very, very good deck. So, that's clearly the best one among them. It is worth pointing out here that these are not new promos. They were released in the, I think they were called Gala Partner Tins a while ago now. It's been a while, shall we say. And the lovely Primal Lugia over at PokeGuardian.com has also pointed out, and this is something that I had initially missed on my first run through the news, that these were also revealed, released even, in Walmart exclusive products a while ago now. We're talking a few months back, where you did just get essentially the same thing you would get in a tin, but with an oversized promo. So these aren't new. It's not even a second time we've had these promos. It's the third time. I'm assuming a bunch of you have these promos, in which case, brilliant. If you don't have the promos and you want to get a big old pile of booster packs, this is not a bad way to go about doing so. Now, the other piece of news we need to talk about in terms of promo cards here is Snorlax is getting a Vivid Voltage promo. Now, of course, Snorlax, I put it high on my top 10 list of cards from Vivid Voltage. I love the Snorlax from Vivid Voltage. It's got that amazing ability, which, if it's in the active, you get to just draw until you got 7 cards in your hand, which is brilliant. It's literally Tropical Beach as an ability, and I do think it's going to see a bunch of play. Now, we have already seen a stamped version of this Snorlax, but it was a Vivid Voltage stamped pre-release promo, which of course had different artwork. This is the regular artwork in the set, but stamped with Vivid Voltage. And it's going to be in the place where you usually get these. So the lovely Primal Lugia has been collating a bunch of these all together. In the Netherlands and Belgium, they're going to Game Mania. In France, they're going to Pickwick Toys. In Italy, they're going to GameStop. Spain has been confirmed for participating stores. Germany is in Spielmax and MyToys. Most of these have minimum spends of €10, with the exception of Pickwick Toys in France, which is a €20 minimum spend. Over here in the UK, although it's not been announced, the strong and pretty credible rumours are that they're going to be in W.H. Smith's. And you might recognise that from my constant tweets about the Corviknight promo, where I basically ran around everywhere for ages, desperately trying to get hold of these. I spent a bunch of money in W.H. Smith's. I phoned them up to make sure they had it in stock. I drove to them after they told me it was in stock. I waited around in the store for almost an hour, etc., etc. I then hit them up on Twitter, and essentially the conclusion was, we don't know where they are. Even though we told you they're in stock at the store, and we told you they were delivered, we don't know where they are, and we're not going to be able to get one, sorry. I was, however, and I didn't out of principle, but I was easily able to go and buy them on Facebook, where there were multiple sellers who were selling entire boxes of these promos, who had either gone to W.H. Smith's and convinced them to give them the whole box, or were people who work at W.H. Smith's that had snagged them. I don't know which they were, I have no idea, but logically speaking, either they went and just cleaned out W.H. Smith's, or they work there. I don't know. I cannot throw any accusations out. All I know is I tried really, really hard to get a Corviknight promo and failed miserably, but I saw multiple people selling entire boxes of them, obviously at a generous markup from free, online. That made me annoyed. So I'm kind of gutted about this because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Snorlax promo. So usual deal, if anybody in the UK can hit me up with a Snorlax promo, please do hit me up on Twitter at @TheWassy or email me at PTCGRadio@hotmail.co.uk. We will arrange some kind of deal and I will be delighted and I will love you. Now, the last piece of news is something that caught me a little by surprise. There's a little story, so I'll pop it in on the end. Now, I did an opening of Shiny Star V. It's on this channel. You can go check it out. And one thing I find very interesting, I was so excited buy the cards in the pack, I did not realise that the back of the Mythical Codes actually had numbered pictures. There are 24 of them to collect. Now, I did do a video about this previously. This is basically the codes that you collect, you put in online, and then you use them to unlock a bunch of stuff in-game in Sword and Shield. So you can see on the screen here, we got Grookey, which is number 1 out of 24, which is kind of cool. That was taken from a Japanese video, I should add. Well, it turns out they were only in the initial print run. So these are actually going to end up being weird, cool little collector's items, because it turns out they've already been replaced. The lovely Antoine Boulet has shared an image with us, which basically shows that they have been replaced with a two-sided thing. One of them is an advert for the Blastoise V Max deck, and the other one just has a numbered screenshot from the game. So essentially you've got a two-sided advert there. How sad is that? The answer is very. You don't even get the Mythical Codes anymore, incidentally. So you used to get the Mythical Codes that you could use to redeem for in-game items. I've done a video all about it. I'll link it in the description. With a lovely little numbered picture on the other side. Now you get a two-sided advert. Though you do still get a numbered picture, so you can still collect it, but I'm hoping we can all agree it's not the same. It's a weird little Pokemon fact that I was completely unaware of, and it seemed like something we should share, but something that should be popped in at the end of a video rather than the focus of its own videos. It seemed not quite big enough news for that. The sad thing is there are 24 of those Mythical Code pictures to collect, and I have bought 2 boxes, which will give me 20. So I'm not going to complete the set, and that seems like a really cool collection to complete. So over to eBay and Facebook Marketplace and getting completely and utterly scalped, I suppose. Boo! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the news. That is everything you need to know moving forward, so you know the deal. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.